Mysterious skyquakes are causing strange booms in the sky, and scientists still have no explanation why this is happening. Michael Snyder reports. What is causing the extremely loud booms that people are hearing in the sky all over the world? We're being told that skyquakes are responsible, but scientists have no idea why these skyquakes are occurring. In some cases, the skyquakes cause such powerful shaking that people actually think that something has hit their homes. But when scientists check, there has often been no detectable seismic activity in the area. This is a huge mystery, and hopefully the experts can get us some answers because this phenomenon appears to be intensifying. According to the New York Post, these strange booming sounds in the sky have been terrifyingly rocking the globe in 2024. This will have you quaking. Scientists have little explanation for a booming phenomenon that's terrifyingly rocking the globe, though they have been noted as ominous preludes to earthquakes. That's the first time I've heard of that. Booming in the sky is prelude to an earthquake. Yes, there have been cases where skyquakes have preceded significant earthquakes, but most of the time skyquakes are not linked to any seismic activity at all. For example, southern Idaho was recently rattled by a series very loud booms where there was no sizable earthquake at the time. Social media has been going crazy over the last 48 hours with inquiries about the loud booms heard around southern Idaho. If you've lived in the Twin Falls area for any length of time, you're probably familiar with the occasional bouts of rumbles we feel from time to time. It's not unusual for the booms to resonate throughout a building and shake windows, debatably similar to what you might feel during a small earthquake. But these usually are not earthquakes, so what are they? At this point, we have more questions than answers. According to Wikipedia, skyquakes have been happening literally all over the planet, and most of the time it's not clear why they have happened. A skyquake is a phenomenon where a loud banging sound is reported to originate from the sky. The sound may cause noticeable vibration in the ceiling or across a particular room. Those who experience skyquakes typically do not have a clear explanation for what caused them, and they're perceived as mysterious. They've been heard in several locations around the world, several locations in the North Sea, the Ganges, Canada, Colombia, Japan, Finland, Australia, Italy, Ireland, India, the Netherlands, Norway, Tierra del Fuego in Argentina, the United Kingdom, the United States, Mexico, Malaysia, particularly Ipoh, and Indonesia, particularly Jakarta and Java. The scientists had theorized that many of these skyquakes were probably linked to low-level seismic events, but a study that was conducted in 2020 appears to have ruled that out. In 2020, a team from the University of North Carolina conducted an extensive analysis of seismic and acoustic data from the EarthScope Transportable Array, ESTA for short. This network of over 400 stations across the United States is designed to detect both seismic events and atmospheric phenomena. The researchers aim to establish a correlation between skyquakes and previously undetected seismic activities. However, their findings yielded no direct link between these mysterious sounds and earthquakes or other underground activities. This lack of connection to seismic events lends credence to the theory that skyquakes originate in the atmosphere. However, the exact nature of the phenomena remains unclear. The bottom line is that there is a lot that we do not know, but we do know that very loud booms are happening in the sky, and we do know that they have been making frequent headlines all over the globe in 2024. Hopefully the fact that they are occurring so often is not a bad sign. On a related note, an asteroid that was discovered just several hours in advance was on a collision course with our planet on Tuesday morning. A newly discovered asteroid is on a collision course for Earth and will hit our atmosphere in just a matter of hours. The asteroid, designated COWECP5, is forecast to streak through the sky over eastern Siberia at 11:14 a.m. ET. Scientists say a small space rock measuring 27 inches in diameter, is expected to burn up in the atmosphere and poses no threat to humans on the ground. The good news is that this particular space rock was so small that it was never a threat to anyone. But it did put on quite a show when it exploded over Russia. The space rock exploded in a stunning red light over Yakutia, soaring over the bright city lights, and was seen firing off flames as it flew over Oleg, Minsk. In many cases, incoming asteroids are not detected in advance, or are only detected once they have flown past us. In this case, scientists were able to see this one 7 hours before it arrived. It was detected 7 hours before it is due to hit, which is only the 12th time scientists have accurately reported an asteroid before it struck. This event will also mark the 4th asteroid to hit Earth's atmosphere this year. A lot of people think that our scientists have a really good handle on any potential major threats to our planet that are floating around out there. Unfortunately, that is not true at all. Over and over again, our world has been hit by space rocks that nobody saw in advance. And it is just a matter of time before we get hit by a really, really big one. Needless to say, if we do get hit by a really, really big one, the lives of every man, woman, and child on the planet will be instantly turned completely upside down. And this is by Michael Snyder on End of the American Dream. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. About the author, Michael Snyder's new book, Why, is available on paperback and for Kindle on Amazon. He's also written 8 other books available on Amazon, including Chaos, End Times, 7-Year Apocalypse, Lost Prophets of the Future of America, The Beginning of the End, and Living a Life That Really Matters. When you purchase any of Michael's books, you help to support the work that he's doing. You can also get his articles by email as soon as he publishes them by subscribing to his Substack newsletter. Michael has published thousands of articles on the Economic Collapse blog, End of the American Dream, and The Most Important News, and he always freely, happily allows others to republish those articles on their own websites. These are such troubled times and people need hope. John 3:16 tells us about the hope that God has given us through Jesus Christ. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish but have everlasting life. If you have not already done so, we strongly urge you to invite Jesus Christ to be your Lord and Savior today. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.